Beautiful knife.
These are lovely. I'll tell you, we've had Groovetech knives on before. Do you know that our Groovetech knives, the various ones we offer on QVC,
I do.
are top rated?
You know why?
Why?
Because they work, they're great, and you can only get that technology with Groovetech.
Bing, 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 all true. Now, let me tell you, these are, you get a Groovetech knife, 6 inches in size, with its cover and its gift box for $24.92, but wait, it gets a whole lot better. Remember, every item today, tomorrow, and Tuesday on 5 pay or better. This is 5 payments of $4.98. This is crazy. Now, do want to let you know, we have 3 color choices for you. I have this in red, I have it in blue, blue is most limited, I have it in black. But Meredith, I know you're already starting to cut, but I want to grab one of these that is not yet dirty.
Yeah.
And remove the cover. And let everybody see that this doesn't look like an ordinary knife.
No, exactly, David. What it has is it has grooves that go up and down the knife. So you have a straight blade, but you have grooves, almost
Maybe
looking like a
better way to
waffle
see it
there.
this way.
Exactly, from the top down. Now what this does is it actually creates less friction between the food and the knife blade, and so food falls off. And you see over here, I'm using a knife that is a great knife. Great knife here, no problem, works, but this is what happens. You see, potatoes get stuck to it every time when you slice.
Because they're moist, right?
It makes you an inefficient cook, right? When you're using the Groovetech, look at that. It just slides
Isn't that great, you
through
guys?
the potato, and those slices come right off. That is fantastic. But here's how the knife really works. I want to show you because
Take a look at this animation. It really helps you better
You're only going
understand.
to see this technology here on Groovetech. We take 3 knives, we combine them together, a chef knife, a utility knife, and a Santoku knife. Then look at that waffle, which you're going to see from the top down. The blade itself is actually straight, so you're going to get a straight cut. But you see the space that it leaves between the food and the knife blade allows just a little bit of air to get through there so things move through the food more easily. So you're not going to have things stuck. Like this cheese I'm going to show you right now is a great example.
Okay, this next demonstration we're about to show you, if this doesn't convince you, I'm not sure what else Meredith and I can tell you. It's really very compelling. It always makes me nervous when Meredith uses a traditional knife on this huge block of cheese because look at her fingers. Look how red they're turning because she's pressing with all of her might to try to get that knife through that cheese.
I really am, but it's not going to work, right? It's just dangerous at this point to do that. But when you have the Groovetech knife,
Scares me every time.
look, boom.
Look at that, you guys.
Look at that.
Isn't that crazy?
That is pretty darn impressive. I love that. So that's the kind of thing. And that is this technology working for you because it's allowing some air to get between the food and the knife blade. As a result, the food falls off the blade more easily.
Meredith, I want to show one other thing. I have this knife in my kitchen. I use it a lot. And this is one that I really, it's kind of a go-to knife for me. I want to also point out one thing. See this steel blade? Do you notice that it goes all the way through the handle?
That's right, Dave. It's a full tang, we call that.
So that's one continuous piece of steel.
Which means when you're holding the knife, you're holding the blade.
Exactly. And look at the balance of this knife. Check this out.
It's a beautiful knife. It competes perfectly with all those really high-end knives that you're going to see on the market, but there's one significant difference, and that is the cost of it. I mean, going through large pieces of meat like this, like that bologna.
Can I just say,
no
when I was a little boy, I loved fried bologna sandwiches. Anybody with me on a fried bologna sandwich?
Totally.
I love me a fried bologna sandwich with yellow mustard and little cheese.
Look at
so
fresh
good.
mozzarella.
I know it's old school, but it's so good, isn't it?
Fresh mozzarella sticks like nobody's business, but I can slide through that with the Groovetech knife. And even things, David, that you think are delicate, like soft, big, soft pieces of bread, look how it goes through this without crushing it. That is because this is a Japanese stainless steel, sharp edge knife. Doesn't crush the bread at all. I could make breadcrumbs so easily here.
You could. You know what? I always giggle when I hear parents say they have to cut the crust off for their kids. You know what my mother said if I had asked her to cut the crust off, she'd be like, get a knife and do it yourself. So like, I got to get to work, and I made you a sandwich. Get out of here. All right, so this is an opportunity for you to enjoy a fantastic knife. 1,200 of these are gone.
What a great stocking stuffer. Coming in a gift box like that.
They do come gift box, so you're ready to rock and roll with its own box.
So
we have the black, the blue, and the red. So be on the line for this. There's a buy more, save more Meredith also. So you pay $24.92 for the first knife, $21.92 for every knife you buy after that. Trust me, you're going to love this knife when you get it home.
They're not finding this knife anywhere else.
Only sold here.
Groovetech is, the technology is just Groovetech. So if you know somebody who loves to cook, this is the knife that they don't have that you want to get them.
Will you come with me, please?
Oh, sure.
We're
Sure.
going to taste a delicious savory